Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Antigonus Gaming with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Chapter 10, Watcher of the Veil. In the last video, we arrived at the Cosmo Canyon region. We met the person who runs the ranch for Cosmo Canyon, and she asked us to go get her Chocobo Apony back, which we did. Then we arrived at Cosmo Canyon. We found out Red's true identity, though there was a hint of that way back in Junon. He showed us his true voice. We met Bughenhagen, who was not as kind to us, especially Tifa, as we had hoped. And we found the people teaching planetology to be, not quite as helpful as we were hoping. Then we joined the Festival of Lights, and Aerith gave a nice speech about doing what you can when you don't live a normal life. And then Bughenhagen asked us to join him down at the bottom of the valley.
Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
So we're heading down, and we come to like a steel-looking door. It looks like something out of a vault from an old bank.
Shall we proceed? But I thought this door was sealed so that none may enter. Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
Undertake the trial. Recommended level 34. I'm gonna say no. Can I fast travel out of here? I can. Let's see, is there a way I can... I guess I could always explore the region a little bit. I think I'm gonna head to I think I'm gonna go back to Gingaga and do a couple of side quests there. I don't like the idea of... Oh, actually, we can't, so I have to go do it. Oh well.
Shall we begin?
Oh, no, I'm gonna check to see if there's any weapons I can buy. So let me see if I can do that. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna head on in. So we're a little bit under-leveled.
Shall we begin?
We'll see how that plays
Then
out.
off we go.
And after we do this trial, I guess then we'll be doing some quests in here and in the jungle. I want to make sure our levels are good going forward. The final dungeon is extremely long, so.
Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.
So we're in like a deep-looking cave, like inside the canyon. The rock is red-colored rock mostly. We follow Bughenhagen to an elevator. Hold the. And we head on down.
Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No. They were watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see.
Alright, we're at the bottom now. So we head into a little bit of an open area that...
From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Party selection locked. Alright, so all we get in this quest for this segment is Barret and Red 13. So,
Make sure that you are well prepared.
we have... Aha, yes, so we can purchase from the vending machine in some of these caves. The vending machine actually looks more like a magical rock that has like the old Final Fantasy VII original game logo for, save carved into it. I guess it suggests that we equip. I think I got a good armor piece on him. Let me see if Barret's better. If the one I just bought is better for Barret. It is, and it gives him two more. Two more materia slots, so I can give him an HP up and an MP up. I think I did their folios recently, yeah, so I'm not sure if there's anything I can unlock here. Physical damage dealt 5% when guarding. Is there any synergy attacks with red that I have ignored? Doesn't appear so. I'll increase Barret's defense. That'll be useful. So Red is our main character at this segment. So he'll be the character we're actively controlling. I don't know if I want to spend any points for him. So we'll just head on into the cave.
You gonna watch my back?
Yep. Burning holes in you right now.
So it's Red, Barret.
What is this?
This is a place of deep sorrow. A place where those who have been sealed away are left to mourn their fates.
We gotta
Leave it to me. Ready?
float yourself up into another.
As if I weren't going to already.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, we scan here. Needhogs, snake-like creatures that slither in caves. They possess venomous fangs. You can poison their prey by either biting or spitting a toxic secretion. They're basically just standard snakes. Poisonous snakes.
See ya!
We're a little under level. Hopefully that means that we'll level up quickly.
Hell yeah!
So,
Nanaki, look here. Such walls should be well within your power to climb.
approach glowing surfaces with Nanaki to scamper along walls. Stop moving or press circle to drop, but remember to watch where you land. Alright, so the walls that have like green glowing stuff on them, Nanaki can climb on. Obviously Barret can't just climb along walls, so when you're up here, he's down there waiting for you to come back. So like one up there, there's a chest, we got a high ether. And you can jump down and you don't take any damage. So, you know, there's chests up here, there's transmuting materials to grab. Among other things. So,
This place is giving me the creeps.
Your discomfort is only natural. A fierce battle was waged here. And even after 45 years, scars remain fresh.
What? You're saying the Gi managed to make it all the way up here?
Okay, somebody follow me.
The tribe knows a very few people.
okay, so the stingers are quadrupedal arthropods that scurry around caves. They stabilize themselves by plunging their hind legs into the ground, allowing them to unleash devastating. These are like bugs with long
The rest you will learn in
Ain't no thing! Asshole! Hurry up! Check out this shit right here!
Did I do good or did I do good?
Got more walls that we can climb along with red. That we can see that there are like
Only
ruined
got
structures
2 legs,
in the
you
caves,
know.
so you know maybe people lived in here at one time or whatever, or the battle with the Gi, and we'll learn about
Damn,
them as
that
we.
doesn't look convenient.
Find our way through the cave. Mega potions, Moogle metals. I really like this sequence in the game. It kind of reminds me of something out of like Indiana Jones. That's kind of the vibe. Now we're heading down some steps. We see monsters down there. So, more of the arthropods or whatever, the stingers. I usually just run Barret in this sequence though, because I think he's easier to play as than Nanaki. And that's what I'm going to call him from now on, because we now, he's shown his real self to us, so.
Bring in the heat! Damn it! Check out this shit right here! Gotta love! You ain't getting out of this!
Barret leveled up.
What the hell? 'Kiss my ass! 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 ' was something else.
Now we're into another chamber here. More walls to climb.
Where'd you run off to?
Oh, and we got
Can't get me down. Why, you?
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't stop now. Don't go to that asshole.
All the Watcher's work is never done.
oh no, we want to turn around here. We keep heading down. We see more of the, ruined structures in the cave, along with just the cave, the rocky walls and such.
Only-
itself.
Got 2 legs here, you know.
Oh, I'm going back. Okay. Run down. We got more enemies here. This one stinger though. Oh, we've also got a Nidhogg, the snake thing.
You got this.
About damn time. Hurry up.
So there's a door that's being held up by a rope. I'm gonna have to have Nanaki
Damn, if
climb
that
up,
doesn't look convenient.
climb up on the one of the stone pillar over here that the rope is coming from, and then we cut the rope and the door opens. And now we can go deeper into the cave. There's lots of boxes and stuff to smash as we head through here. No doubt, or, in case you end up having to, you didn't have enough items or whatever, because there's no way you can go and get
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
That's the thing about the dungeons in this trilogy, is once you start them, you have to finish
Hey,
them.
where'd you run off to?
I don't see any other chests or anything, so I think I have to keep going down. Yeah, here we go. So we're going down. It's like there's stairs for Barret, and then Red can just jump all the way down.
Sick him.
Guess it's my turn.
Well,
Hope you don't mind popping in for a hole. Want some more? Suck on this.
okay, let's shake a leg.
All right, and now we've gotten into more of a temple-looking environment. Got, torches on the side. It's not like a cave-looking walls. It's more like something. This is like something straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. It really reminds me of the temple escape sequence from the very first Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. We walk in here, and we've got like statues, like of bull-headed kind of creatures with spears, and then we see
What the hell is that?
statue of a petrified
Is a key.
statue of a warrior.
Under normal circumstances, I would stress that you mustn't judge a book by its cover. For the Gi, however, they are as fearsome as their appearance implies.
These are the things that killed my mom?
Nanaki, this shall be your first trial. You are to explore this place. Understand the nature of its history.
Okay, will do.
Bughenhagen creates like a magical rune on the bottom.
Carry it forth and bring the truth to light. Only then shall the path reveal itself unto you.
That's the Gi are talking. Alright, press and hold L2 near an object to grab it with your mouth, and then release the button to drop it. Initiating combat will also cause you to automatically drop an item. Grab the Gi artifacts scattered around the cavern and ask Bughenhagen to inspect them. So, the room we're in is like a square room. It's got doors on the north and south side. Both walls can be, on the right and left side, can be scaled by Nanaki all the way up to like a platform above the entrance that we're trying to go through. In the middle, you have a pedestal, and the Gi warrior is standing there. He's got a spear. He's like very skeletal. It's a petrified thing. He's got like a little cape that goes down to like his butt, and you can see almost like this bones. So like clearly his skin and stuff is gone. And then he's got like a hood, but like there's no face there, so it looks like the face, you know, any details of the face is missing. So we have to find the relic of the Gi. I think it's up here on top, actually. There's like all this stuff we can pick up, but I think the relic we're looking for is actually above the door, if I'm correct. Yeah, here it is, because it's like a shiny...
A remnant of our struggles, of our desires.
We'll bring that back to Bughenhagen. It's like a statue, like a little statue thing, and it's starting to emit dark energy. Nanaki throws it towards the pedestal. And the Gi statue wakes up. And it's a Gi Lancer, and he's sprinting his lance, so it's going to deflect any of Barret's attacks. Alright, so we'll scan it. Alright. Spirits of the Gi that were perished during the invasion of Cosmo Canyon, now cursed to haunt its caverns. They were sealed underground, lest they unleash their deep-seated hatred upon innocents. Exploiting their elemental weakness to fire with magic attacks or hitting them with healing spells will pressure them. They can spin their spirits to deflect all ranged physical attacks. When they are doing this, hitting them when they are with strongly close physical attacks while they are doing this will pressure them. They will not remain dead long so long as any other Gi are present.
Don't worry about that.
So, can I zoom in? Oh. So yeah, I mean, it looks similar to the statue, but now it's color. The cloak is like very raggy. Their skin is, you know, dark and rotting away
Was a fallen Gi.
because they're, you know, basically ghost
Even
zombie
in death,
things.
Their lingering enmity manifests as such. They who wander in search of retribution.
That's kind of pathetic.
Do not be so quick to denigrate your enemies, nor make light of their plight. Consider this statue. It has been placed in this chamber for a reason. Handle it with the utmost care.
I will.
Deliver unto us the remnants of our past.
I'm gonna grab this because I actually need it. The gate in front of us opens up. So now we can go through to the next chamber. We head down some stairs through like a temple-like tunnel. It's got like fiery things, like torches, and like on the ceilings. Some of the larger area. Now we're in a little bit larger area, so the torches are like more along the floor. So now we see down below, there's like a platform with some magic coming out of it towards a huge door. Green, ominous stuff below it. So we're going to have to head down the stairs to that platform. We're heading down kind of like a... Well, it's not really stairs, more like a stone natural ramp. Now we go to the Chamber of Observance.
Are these altars?
Interesting, because my first thought was, are we gonna make it out of this place alive?
Its decor is indeed the opposite of inviting.
These look like the statue I picked up.
If there is a reason for everything, then one could argue that everything has no reason. Regardless, you know what you must do, don't you?
Deliver unto us the remnants of our past. Restore them to their rightful place.
So there's a huge gate in front of us, and we have to... And the steps down to it, there's statues of the Gi, and we can see it, but it's sealed. And there's 3 large statues that all have green fire burning out of them. One of them is already activated, so the fire is larger. We're going to, the statue that we have is glowing a little bit red, the one we grabbed from the first room, so we're going to put that on one altar that has, like, red flame coming out of it a little bit. And then that will send a red beam of magic.
Begins to fade.
And it lights up one other torch.
Daddy loves you.
That it?
Not in the least.
Alright, so now we've got 2 more that we have to activate. One of the statues is here on the platform, so we'll take it. Because the stairs that go down to that area are broken, I believe. So this one looks a little yellow, so there's like a yellow altar with yellow magic emanating out of it. So we'll put the yellow statue there, and that creates a yellow beam of energy that shoots towards one of the torches on the right side. Which
Anger gives way to calm.
now we gotta head down these steps. Because we have to find one more. We head down the steps. That goes like in another direction. They're not going towards the door. We want north back the way we came.
Only got 2 legs here, you know.
So now we gotta have Red 13 go on his own. Let me make sure he's healed up. So we see a Gi, a paralyzed Gi that's kind of like in a crawling kind of position, trying to get up. And then we walk through here. There's a wall, like bridge that goes over a chasm that has like green glowing creepy stuff. And then we see another statue of a guy with a spear kind of on an altar. And there's the green, the last statue that we need. So now we gotta head back. And as we get close, the Gi guy that was like in the crawling position wakes up.
Yes.
We're weak to fire, so I cast fire. Takes the Gi Lancer out. I picked up the Gi Emerald statue, and now I have to head back to reunite with Bughenhagen and Barret, and then put the Emerald statue on the altar to open up the gate. Oh, I have to hold L2 also. That's one thing I forgot about this. It's a flip way. Okay. So there's one more altar that's emanating that emerald-colored energy. And we put that statue on there. And the statues are like creepy-looking things. They're like pale, kind of marble-colored.
Our sadness sinks beneath stone.
And the statues that the fire are coming out of
history of the Vale
are
is
creepy looking as
intertwined
well.
with the Gi, for they first came to these lands many millennia ago. This sanctuary is proof of their persistence, for it was built to ensure that they never escaped.
But if they were sealed away thousands of years ago, how'd they break out and attack the Vale?
That I cannot answer. Only the Gi themselves could. But enough about them. You are here to learn about yourself, Nanaki.
So we head forward.
This cave serves as a boundary between our world and that of the Gi. It was vital to them and their plans. Were the Gi to seize control of it, the canyon would be doomed.
And the people.
When the Gi moved against us yet again, a certain watcher recalled this vulnerability.
Huh?
Since time was of the essence, he entered the cave without reinforcements. As he had feared, it was teeming with Gi, ready to descend upon the village. Determined to protect the Vale, he pounced from one foe to the next, felling all who dared oppose him.
Hold on. If there was a watcher who single-handedly saved the canyon, how come I've never heard of them?
For now, you should focus on your own struggles with the Gi. Their malice grows more potent.
Now we're looking at like it's almost like a volcanic, creepy-looking volcanic cave.
Whoa. It's definitely got ambiance.
Do not allow fear to take hold of your heart. You are your own master, Nanaki. You and no one else. Never forget that. Look to the crevasse and the gates beyond. Pass through all to complete your trial. But that's easier said than done.
So we have to pass through this gate. This like reminds me of like the Mines of Moria from Lord of the Rings. See the magma everywhere, facing down. I'm thinking there's probably a weapon in here for Barret. Red? Probably red. Barret has one in the jungle. Side quest we haven't done yet. Do that after we're done with this trial, because I'm gonna do quests. I'm gonna do a few quests that are story relevant.
Work is never done.
I wanted to wait on a couple quests from early in the game that are Red 13 quests until after this sequence, because Red's dialogue in his early quests actually is different depending on whether you've done this or not, because if you do it early in the game, he acts in tune with his Red 13 personality, and if you do it after his trial, he acts in tune with his Nanaki persona.
Give him hell!
Just watch. Go for it.
Need my help, do you? Pouring it on!
Oh, I gotta scan this thing here.
Let's make it.
Two-Face, cursed beings that float in caves. They were once masks used in the Gi's rituals, but have since become possessed by their owner's overwhelming enmity. One side shows a pleasant smile, the other side shows anger. They become pressured when staggering their opponents and take a gamble. Opponents take a gamble. Hitting them with a powerful offensive ability this time will spin the roulette, enhancing or enfeebling their assailant depending on which side they land.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
So when you kill these things and you get them down to death, depending on which side they are, they'll either heal you or explode and do damage. So let's see. Now we gotta head down. We're heading down, and we see the first of these 3 big gates.
So how are we supposed to open this thing?
How indeed? Ideas, Nanaki?
It's a huge, great gate, like you can see out of a castle, but it's, you know, super creepy. It's like the kind of thing you'd see in Mordor. Pull back a chain, though, and that opens up the gate.
How resourceful you've become.
And we see 4 Gi that are encased in stone, and they all wake up. So a Gi archer this time.
Go?
About damn time.
And, well, it turns out 2 of the statues don't wake up. So we've got a Gi archer and a Gi lancer.
You got this.
The archers can paralyze and petrify.
The hell? Feel the heat. Want some more? Bring it home.
Fear me!
Alright, took them out. So that's the first of the 3 trials. I see a chest down there, but it's just a regular chest. Where do I go? Aha, there's a, like, small staircase that's hard to see along the side. The left side, and then I go across some bridges here. We've got some of the snake enemies, the debugs here.
Get your ass out of here.
So the Gi archers look just like the Gi lancers, they just have hooks.
And there you have it.
All the Gi ghosts basically look the same, except each variety has a different weapon. Gotta pull another chain, which extends out a bridge. We can take. We cross it, and there's like weird magma-colored darkness below us, so not something you want to fall into. This is almost like a cave that's kind of in between 2 worlds. It's like Bughenhagen tells us, the Gi live in a different world, some kind of parallel space to our own world.
Sickin'.
About damn time. Golden opportunity right here.
Now, coming at ya.
Asshole.
Going in.
Alright, we got the good roulette that heals us. It's nice. Saves us MP. Continuing to head down, we got plenty of boxes to smash, though these ones don't give us anything of use. So, these boxes too. I like this music. This is very epic. So, in this case, try to open the gates. falls back down because the device holding it up is broken. So we pull back, but it looks like there's a thing we can wrap the chain around here over to the side. So we're gonna do that, and that keeps the gate open. And we've got more Gi statues here. A Gi archer. Looks like just 2 enemies again. Nope, we got 2. Oh, we got a Gi sorcerer this time as well.
Need my help, do you? Come on.
The Gi sorcerers can revive their and they've got staffs. We actually want to take that guy out first. Hey.
You got this.
Yes, it's my turn. Bring it in. Come on. You got this. Yeah, I'll do
Took out the sorcerer.
Don't look now, but it's about to get real. Hey, no.
Only one.
We gotta use red to take out the lancers because they can deflect Barret's bullets.
Instead, they have yet to truly pass on, and their rage remains unquenched. Come, let us keep pressing forward. We're very nearly there.
Our enemies.
Ready?
Need my help, please. Lock on this. Hope you don't mind popping into the hole. Shit hurts, don't it?
Going in. You're mine.
Don't stop now. And don't come back.
We're about 2/3 of the way through this particular cave here. Weird, I somehow found myself in a spot that I did not know that I could get onto. Okay, good, that wasn't a glitch. That would have been frustrating. You know, in fact, I'm going to save right now just in case something like that happens. This way I could just reload. This red's ability to, like, jump around on stuff could lead to that.
This
Okay.
reminds me of those altars.
So we got to the last gate.
There is a similarity, yes. But this sanctum is much more ancient and serves a rather different purpose. The altars we came upon before were built to imprison the Gi. This, however, was built to provide the Cetra with a means to commune with them.
Commune with them? Why would the Cetra do that? The Gi were the enemy.
Good and evil, friend and foe. Dichotomy is not set in stone, as mutable as the winds. But for now, Nanaki, let us concentrate on the matter at hand, clearing a path to the truth.
Alright. So, we've got these little platforms we have to hop across because there's all this, like, weird liquid. Let's see, can we... Aha, okay, so I pull the chain back, and that opens up a bridge for me, like a platform for me to jump onto over this liquid. And then there's and then I can climb up a platform on the right side that has another chain that will extend out another platform for us to jump across. And then I gotta go up on the left side, do like the ledge on the left side and do the same thing. Oh, and there's a chest for me to open up. 2,600 gil. Lots of boxes. Actually, I can go all the way across now, so that was just some free stuff. Alright, so it looks like I need to do the same thing with the gate to like wrap it around something to get it to open, but the thing that I have to wrap it around is broken, but fortunately there's a stick on the ground that I can grab. So I grab that, and I put it on there, and now I pull back, and we're going to open the last of these 3 great gates. And we see there's like dark red energy emanating behind us. And now I'm going to walk the chain towards the gate, and I clip it on there so we can head through.
Sounds like crying.
As with good and evil, sorrow too assumes many forms. 45 years ago, a watcher fought his way here alone, and in his bravery took upon himself the burden of our hope.
So now we see there's a entryway into another temple-like area, and right beforehand there are more vending machines, so wonder what that means. Probably a fight coming up. Definitely a fight coming up. So Red lays his whole body down on the bench long ways. You know, he's a four-legged creature. We're gonna save here. Looks like we got a few materials that I can grab. I head into this, and there's like a staircase. We see like a bright red. And this is like a circular chamber. It's got like a bright red shining stone kind of on the top. We've got all kind of creepy things around the side, brick floor, and all of a sudden we see the Gi energy swirling, the like red and black energy. Swirling in like a tornado.
What is it?
Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
Alright, Gi
Think
Nattak.
about an axe to grind.
Why the hell's this thing pissed at us? Gotta fight it.
Alright, Gi Nattak. It's got 36,000 health. The leader of the Gi, a people who were drawn to extinction and cursed to roam as spirits, rejected by the lifestream. He and his clan have been sealed in an underground cave, left to fan the flames of their hatred and red miasma that envelops them. Inflict enough damage will pressure him. Curse L activate when the soil flame possesses a statue. Have HP, have MP, deplete ATB, shrink battlefield. Staggering. Gi Nattak will undo the curse. Doom will inflict instant death after a certain amount of time.
Gotta lose.
So he's like a disembodied like skeleton or so. He's holding a staff.
Yeah, I'll do it. Shit hurts. Go.
He's got no weaknesses. Oh, and it looks like he can be poisoned. Do I have poison equipped? I do.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
He's shooting like flaming arrows at me. I'll use bio again on him.
Hate to do this to you.
Stagger.
Time for a serious ass whooping. Kiss my ass.
Red use Sidewinder. Oh, then I'll use Max
Check
Fury.
out this shit right here.
Staggered. So we're at 23,000 health already. Gi Nattak flies back. staff at us, then he lifts it aloft. More of these green torches in the background. He summons a bunch of like disgusting skull-shaped minions.
Where's a big bucket of water when you need it?
They're called soul flames. They die really quickly. So this is perfect time for Barret to use his maximum fury, where you can take out like a bunch of them.
How'd you like that? Yeah! See ya! Want some more? How'd you like that?
Now Gi Nattak is back. He's trying to absorb HP from us.
Got a hole? People mad with your name on it.
My time to shine.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Need my help, do you? Here it comes.
Don't worry about it.
He's pressured, so we gotta try to drive that stagger gauge up as much as we can.
Over this, guess it's my turn.
He's taking poison damage too, which is nice.
I'm gonna pay you back twofold.
Ugh.
All right, my time to shine.
Doom, shoot.
You got this. Here goes.
You better
Doomed
believe
us.
I ain't going down another fight.
Do I have a synergy ability that... I do. Overfang. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So I've got... now that he's used Doom, we've got timers above us, but I should be able to just use Catastrophe and finish him off with Barret. Because he's staggered. Or pregnant. The stagger wore off. But down to 2,600 health, so...
Want some more? Check out this shit right here.
Gi Nattak defeated. So the skeleton, it's got like a cloak around it, and it disappears into a mist of blackness. Of blackness and redness, which is what the miasma looks like.
Evanescent, rancor everlasting. Well done. You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have. So, does this mean I passed the test?
I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
Gate open. There's the gate on the far side of this circular chamber opens up. Main scenario: Watcher's verdict. Run through. Now we're into more of a cave-looking setting. We're heading up, so to a higher level area now, and then we see a
The
large
Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly.
large stone
And offered up his life in defense of our
pillar,
home.
like rock formation, and
As you
there's a
see,
statue of something on
He
top.
still watches over us to this very day.
And it looks like another Red 13 species, but it's
Wait.
stone and it has all these arrows
Is that-
poking out of it.
Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the Gi transformed his body into stone. And there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal. Our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh. Why, of course she did. It was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to see her off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Vale safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps, but not anymore. Heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here.
Nanaki runs up, staring up at his father.
Not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Veil once more.
But I'm a Watcher now. I gotta protect our home like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths. When you've lived as long as I have, you start to believe you've seen it all, that no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki, before, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
don't worry. We will.
You failed this trial, my boy. Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
You bet I am. After all.
He runs up onto like a stone closer to the statue of his father.
I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, protector of our Veil.
And you see tears coming out of the eyes of the petrified Seto. Barret has to put on his sunglasses so people don't see him crying. Because as a dad, he gets it. And then all of a sudden we see the mist and the dark miasma with red energy of the Gi.
Unto me.
We see a figure floating before us out of this darkness.
My name is Gi Nattak.
Red eyes. It has like a bone, skull-shaped bone
O
mask.
brave and noble Seto,
Holding a staff.
I beseech you once more. Hear the urgent pleas of my people.
Wearing a cloak. And his skin is like black with like red on it.
My thanks,
Rotting
Seto.
like someone who's dead.
You are as magnanimous as ever.
Rotting flesh more so than black flesh, I guess.
The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
That was...
Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
Cloud sees Sephiroth in the mist walk towards where Gi Nattak went through like another cave.
No. This one's free.
Alright. So we get the rest of our party back. I'm going to save here. This next sequence takes a good bit of time. So I think I'm going to make that a separate video, because this is a really important part of the plot of the whole FF7 trilogy. And I want to make sure that I have time to unpack it at the end. So I'm going to do a little talk on the scene with Red 13 and Seto, and then I'll move on to the next video. So, you know, I really like this scene. It's a really powerful scene where, you know, Red 13 really, Nanaki really comes into his own. I think choosing Barret to be the guy going with him was a great narrative choice, given that, you know, Barret is kind of, you know, he's a dad to Marlene, but he's also kind of the team dad. So seeing him kind of be, you know, the dad figure in the place of Seto for Nanaki, I think is a great choice and a good relationship, especially since in the original Barret doesn't get a lot of moments after the stuff with Dyne. And I just think as, you know, as people, we can, you know, having moments like that, having moments like the one with Red and and seeing Seto, I think it's important for us to reflect on, you know, parents make decisions that sometimes are angering to us when we're kids. And ultimately, when we grow up, we can look back and maybe they weren't the best choices, and in our own wisdom of our own lives, you can say, oh, I wish they would have done this or that. But sometimes parents are just doing the best they can with what they have and what the information that they have at the time is. I mean, the way you raise kids with disabilities, I mean, it depends on your culture, how much money you have, and also, you know, current research. You know, and when I was a kid, there was like a consensus that either you were, you know, unable to do anything or you were fine. Like there was no in between or understanding that, you know, being like moderately disabled or whatever. It was like you could either work like everyone else or you were going to be on government aid your whole life. And, you know, I think that when you think about the way your parents raised you, you know, you got to understand, like, you know, and you may come to the conclusion at the end of the day that your parents didn't, you know, that even if, you know, that they weren't good or whatever. And that's true for some people, and that's really, really unfortunate. But, you know, one would hope that, you know, when you try to give things the benefit of the doubt, your conclusion is that they genuinely did try to do the best for you with what they had at the time. And, you know, Nanaki's parents, mom and Bughenhagen, lied to him because they were trying to save him from himself until he was old enough to understand the truth of his father and his father's sacrifice to keep him alive and the town that he grew up in, you know, around, so he had a place to grow up. And I think it's just a good moment for, you know, us as players, fans, to think about our own lives and think about the decisions that our parents made, or if we are parents now, reflecting on like how are our kids going to think about the decisions we made with them, you know, in 10 or 20 years, and is it, you know, going to ultimately help them be a more realized adult, or engender bitterness that might cause you to have a, you know, challenging relationship later on. So that's all I really wanted to say about it. Was I think this is just a good moment to stop and reflect on, you know, how we interact with our kids as adults, and if we have any, and how we can think about how our parents did or didn't do right by us when we were kids. And, you know, hopefully if they didn't do the right thing, they at least had the right intentions, so it's the kind of thing that won't permanently destroy your relationship once you're old enough to be on your own and at least somewhat independent. So other than that, thanks for joining us for the trial of Red 13 in the Cave of the Gi. We will be back soon for the next sequence with Gi Nattak and hear what he has to say to us. So thank you very much, and I hope that you will come back and join us soon for the next part, because it is a big one and I thought very well done and very cool. It's one of the most interesting new things they added to the game that wasn't in the original. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day, and we will be back soon.